Ladies and gentlemen, Daniyal Nasir Mirza here. Very excited today to be speaking to two of the best and top European prospects in MMA right now. We will be speaking to Arbi Mezhidov, who will be one of the guys I see in the UFC in the future. He is one of the top European lightweight prospects, has to be on the UFC's radar, especially now considering he's coming off 2 wins over very experienced opponents. He's fighting out of Chechnya and he is staying ready, I've heard. And he is helping this man who's joining him today, Fatih Aktas. He is a Turkish heavyweight fighting in the Middle East's biggest MMA promotion in Brave CF. He will be in action on the 1st of August for Brave CF in Stockholm, Sweden, against Irman Smajic. First of all, I need to ask both of you. This is a question for both of you. And also just to clarify before we get into the interview, Arbi does not speak much English, so Fateh will be translating for him, but it's all good. First question is for both of you. You both are training these days, especially for Fateh's fight. So Fateh, first I want to ask you, how are you feeling for your fight coming up in Brave? And I want you to ask Arbi for me, how's the training coming from according to him?
First of all, hello to everybody who's watching, brother. Assalamu alaikum. And
Walaikum assalam.
Alhamdulillah, brother, we are preparing very good, brother. 2 days at a time, sometimes 3 days at a time, 3 times a day. And we're working on every, brother, ground and stand-up skills and takedowns, every area, brother. Conditioning, strength, everything. And so far it's going very good, brother. And he's helping me a lot with his experience also, brother. And we help each other. And like I say, brother, it's hard, but we go this way, brother.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I know Arbi brings a lot to the table when he, comes into, I'm sure, training camp and stuff. I want to ask you first, what kind of a training partner is Arbi? And I want you to ask Arbi, what kind of a training partner are you, Fateh?
Arbi?
Yeah, what kind of a training partner is Arbi? Yeah.
Arbi is a training partner. He's very patient, brother, and he's very patient with experience, with eagle eyes, and he wants to analyze everything, every step, every movement, and like I say, brother, a lot of weight, brother.
Yeah.
Now we hear you again.
Yes, perfect. Yeah, you accidentally muted. Yeah. So just ask Arbi, what kind of a training partner is Fateh?
Was ich für einen Trainingspartner? So wie ich im Training bin und so.
Sehr guter Stand-Up-Kämpfer, Boxer. Aber wir trainieren jetzt mehr auch Ringen für den Opponent.
He said to me, I'm very good stand-up fighter, also in boxing skills. And now for this, we're specialized on the ground game, also wrestling, takedowns, everything like this.
Momentan hat guter Sparring-Partner, so wie Ivo, was jetzt muss nicht kämpfen. So guter Ringen.
Im Moment habe ich auch gute Trainingspartner, sagt mein Freund. Sorry. This is very nice.
Yeah, don't worry about it. That's hilarious. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, I was like, wait, do I not know English all of a sudden? I was like, wait, have I forgotten the language, brother? No, you're good. You're good. Go on. Yeah.
Authentic interview, brother. He say, brother, I have at the moment very good sparring partner, like my weight and my size, and like Ibo Aslan, brother, he's going to the UFC, brother, and also in the last camp we worked with Alexander Rakic, brother, also UFC top heavyweight in the top 10s, he's going to the belt, brother, and we got very good training partners, alhamdulillah, brother, and we learn a lot of things from the other ones. Everybody is learning from the other one, also like Arbi, brother.
Yeah. And Alexander Rakic is one of those guys, I saw him suddenly burst into the scene, like you said, break into the top 10. A very, very impressive fighter. And that's amazing to know that you guys have, such high-level training partners. Fateh, I want to ask you, and then I'll ask Arbi the same question in just a second, but I want to start with you. How do you think your fight is going to go on August 1st in Stockholm? Do you have a prediction? Do you have something of a vision on how the fight's going to play out? What do you think is going to be the most favorable scenario for you?
Bro, no, big from Sweden before. Yeah, brother, I have no predictions, brother. I don't like predictions, but I'm hungry like a lion who don't eat for 1 month, brother, you know. And you know the corona crisis keep us back.
Yeah.
Two fights canceled from me, brother, in the first half year. And now I'm very hungry, like I said, brother, and I can fight tomorrow if you want, brother. And I'm more than ready.
Wow.
And inshallah, brother, inshallah,
What do you say there?
the
Yeah.
result will be on our side, brother. And like I say, brother, patiently going in, no underestimate the other one, brother, you know. And because it's heavyweight, everyone is training, brother. It's always 50-50, you know. But in the
Mm.
mind and in the heart, brother, is a different level, you know. And inshallah, the
Definitely.
result will be on our side, brother.
Inshallah. And I can tell you're motivated. Like you said, you're hungry. I want to ask, I want you to ask Arbi. So this question is for Arbi. Arbi, as a training partner and as somebody, who has been so close to Fateh going into this training camp, how do you think, this same question, how do you think this fight's going to play out? And how do you think the night's going to end essentially before all is said and done?
Ich will nicht jetzt vorher sagen,
You don't want to tell everything.
Aber zweite Runde würde gewinnen.
He said second round,
So,
it will be the end of the opponent.
Wow, there we go.
nicht der Gegner, aber
The opponent is also strong, brother. We looked at this a few videos, analyzed the fights, brother, with my brother Arif, my brother Arbi, and our other coaches. And he's big, he's strong guy, he's got long reach, you know, brother. And Arbi tells this also. We move a lot, brother, and like this, you know, and you don't want to tell everything, brother. And
Yeah.
we wanna show this in the cage, inshallah.
Inshallah. And I feel like this is no better, Fateh, there's no better testing ground or proving ground right now for you personally, or for a lot of people, I think, than Brave Championship. Brave is one of those organizations, like I said, biggest in the Middle East. It has quite a reach. It is going above and beyond to make sure, the fighters are safe, and, they're making sure, and I'm sure they'll be carrying out the testing and everything for it as well. How excited are you, Fateh, to get an opportunity at Brave CF?
Brother, I can say I'm 11 years in this business, brother. I got a lot of ups and downs, brother, but never give up and work every day for our goals, brother. Like Arbi also, he's got a family, brother, 2 children. I got 1 son, brother. We also, beside working, brother, full-time works, uh, and thank my brother, he's got the opportunity to me to train, brother. I'm in his company, brother, and now I can afford more power in this business. And like I say, brother, this chance is coming after 11 years, brother, and I'm like a children on Christmas and buying everything together, brother, you know. And
That is amazing.
I cannot describe this feeling, brother. It's amazing. And also I say thank you for our manager Rizvan Mohammed, brother, and
Shout out.
and
Yeah.
big MTK global MTK MMA family also, brother, from both of sides, brother. And
Yeah.
we will use this opportunity for sure, brother. Everybody can be sure that we use this opportunity, brother.
Definitely. And
My brothers mentioned that next opponent and go to UFC. 2 fights, and we'll go to UFC, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised if in a few years I see both of you tearing it up in the UFC. I actually want to switch gears to that just for 1 second. Arbi, you see the UFC lightweight division. This is the most competitive division. Yeah, the lightweight division. Yeah, the most competitive division in the UFC, brother. I mean, there is guys on guys on guys. There's Khabib Nurmagomedov right at the top. Then you have people all the way from Alvarez to Poirier, all the way down to Conor McGregor, all the way. You could go even lower. You have some people like Edson Barboza swimming in there, Dan Hooker. So many names. I can go on forever. Paul Felder. This is a very competitive division, brother, the lightweight division. And this is the division you want to go into. How do you see yourself matching up against the best lightweights in the world?
Ich habe letzte UFC geschaut, meine Gewichtsklasse. Die waren nicht so gut. Ich habe noch viel was zum Bearbeiten, ich sage zum Professionellen Boxen, Ringen und so. Aber momentan bin ich bereit zum.
He said like this. I watched the last UFC events also, and the last few UFC events, and in my weight class, brother, I can be there also, and much higher also, brother. With these names, what you say, brother, I can mess with me. I can mess me with these guys also, brother, and I can put also another. I can also put another answer to this, to his answer, brother. He got 3 fights, brother, in this Corona time, brother, and he say always yes, but the opponent say no, brother. We cannot find really opponent for my brother Arbi Mezhidov, brother, and
Wow.
we want to go to him to UFC, brother, because there's no one who wants to fight him, brother.
Wow. I mean, is this true?
He say
3 fights?
3 fights, and he say always yes, and the opponent say no.
Wow.
Letzte Kampf war ich bereit draufzugehen.
Yeah, auf jeden Fall. And he puts also to this answer, brother. He has much more to learn in everybody, in everywhere. Boxing skills, wrestling skills, stand-up skills. He knows this, but at the moment, with his mind and his heart, brother, and his skills, he can go through with this lightweight division, brother. No problem.
Wow. And you know what? That is really exciting because, like I said, a lot of names, and there's nothing more dangerous than a fighter that understands that there's a lot more to learn for him before he can get to the next level. And I'm really happy that, Arbi, you're in that kind of a mindset. But you know what? I want to ask both of you guys. I want to talk about your style since, the audience is getting acquainted with you two fine gentlemen. And we should probably talk about, what kind of a style you bring into the cage or whether you have a preference in a kind of a style. So I want to ask you first, Fateh. Do you like to keep it standing? What should we expect? August 1st, should we expect a little bit of everything? Should we expect a preference towards striking? What kind of a fighter would you describe yourself as?
Brother, I'm coming from Thai boxing, and this means for me the stand-up skills is my levels. But in the last few years, brother, I trained a lot of ground skills also with many good guys like Ibo Aslan, Alexander Rakic, Philip, everybody, Dom Shoba also fights on Brave one time. And with my head coach for the ground games, Roberto Pastu, he's very big name in South America. He's Argentinian black belt, brother, and very humble guy. I think he's also fighting. He's also fighting in September, I think. But like I say, brother, I learned a lot of ground skills and wrestling also with Coach Hampash, brother. Very good wrestling, Chechen wrestling coach, brother. Like I say, I try to improve in every area, brother. But my home is stand-up, brother.
There we go. I mean, yeah, like I said, all-rounded fighter, but a preference in the stand-up department. And I've seen your fights, and it shows. Like you want to keep it standing, but I guess it is important for a fighter to learn every aspect of the game. Which brings me to Arbi. Arbi, what kind of a fight style do you have? What kind of a preference in fighting do you have? Do you like to keep it standing? Do you like to keep it to the ground? Do you like to mix it up?
Boxing.
Yeah, I could tell. Yeah.
He loves boxing, brother. But he is also strong in every area. But he loves the brawl. He loves to move, brother. Boxing skills.
He
got also boxing amateur fights, brother. 13 fights, like I think. Yeah. He began with with 15, 16 years, he got 12, 13 boxing fights amateur, and then he changed to MMA levels, brother. And still on the stand-up boxing skills, very nice, brother.
Ringen, grappling, BJJ.
He also trained. We train with the same coach, brother. The Chechen coach, Hampash, is very nice and very experienced coach, brother. And he also trained wrestling, a lot of ground game, grappling skills, everything.
That's amazing. And yeah, I could tell, like, I was watching Arbi's fights, and, like, the preference was always just to keep his opponent away and then, put him against the cage and try to throw as many
This is special
as many
for us.
hands as possible. Yeah. Like, and that's
Hands of stone, brother. Hands of stone.
Next
hands of
second,
stone, dude.
next second.
And that's the name Alpha, Arbi Alpha Mezhidov. I
Wolf,
mean,
alcohol.
Alpha
yeah,
Wolf,
there are
brother.
Alpha Wolf, yeah.
Yes, brother.
And you know what? That is a very alpha thing to do, because I could tell in all of your fights you had the choice to kind of engage in the ground game, but you chose to keep it standing. And it looks like your very exciting preference. Like, you just want to give the fans a knockout no matter what.
Yes. What was the question, brother? I don't get it. Sorry.
Well, I just I just said it's easy for like, I could tell in his fights that Arbi prefers keeping the guy out of the ground region and just tries to box him up as much as possible. It's a very exciting style.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, of course. And I can tell you guys both are hungry. Like you said, you Fateh are finally getting a fight August 1st, and Arbi, of course, like you said, got 3 offers, all of which he accepted. But we're talking about this now. I'm pretty sure things weren't always like this, as in you guys didn't always have it so good when you were starting out. For both of you respectively, what has the journey been like? And I think I'll start with Arbi. Arbi, what was the journey like starting off fighting and thinking, like, this is what I want to do, compared to now? How long has it been and how far have you come?
Dein erste, wo du begonnen hast zu kämpfen. Und dein ganzer Weg, wie hast du das vorgestellt, geplant und wo bist du jetzt und wo geht's weiter?
Ich habe begonnen 2010. Und dazwischen habe ich viel Kämpfe gehabt, also wegen Familie, Arbeit, also Geld. Ich musste irgendwas ja Pause gehabt, 1, 2 Jahre.
Merkt ihr, und ich übersetze dann wieder.
Yeah.
I started 2010, brother, with this
MMA.
and with MMA. Before he make this amateur boxing fights, also training, and he said to his, when I start this, I go through this. How long it takes, it doesn't matter for me. I want to reach my goals, And there was also life is always here, also the same, brother. Family, working, need some money, feed this family, pay the bills, and sometimes always put back, but he never give up, brother, and always go through his way. And weiter?
Ja, da Kämpfe gehabt, das Zukunft sehr, sehr UFC.
Danach ist immer besser gegangen, steigende Siege.
Yeah.
And then he's keep going, fighting, and and Alhamdulillah, every win, every win, he gets better names, better organizations, brother, and this motivates him also to fight for his family, also, brother, to reach his goals. And there's only one goal, brother. This is the Champions League, UFC, brother.
Definitely,
And he fixed his focus, his eyes on the goal, brother, and he will go there, brother. Inshallah.
Inshallah. And Fateh, what about you? I mean, there is not a lot of Turkish lineage when it comes to fighting. I know Gokhan Saki is one name that comes to mind. I know you said you came from Thai boxing. Are you a fan of Gokhan Saki's?
This is my idol, brother.
Ah, wow.
I play 9 years soccer, brother, professional soccer. And end of 2009, brother, I changed my mind and I say I want to go fighting, because when I play football, when I play soccer, I always watched fighting Gokhan Saki since when I'm king, when I'm a child, and Pedro Emelianenko also always my hero, Thiago Silva, old school legends, and Gokhan Saki, always I try to copy his style in training, try this and try the other one, try the spinning back kicks also, and this helped me a lot of also to improve my skills also, because when you try from the best, you learn, this, and when you try in training, every training you try, one day you can do this like your idol, and Alhamdulillah, brother, I go this way, brother, and 2010, beginning of 2010, I started training, and only after 6 months, brother, I got my first fight. in Thai boxing,
Wow.
and
Wow.
8 fights or 9 fights in the row I was winning. And then we go also with 1 loss, 2 wins, 2 lost, 4 wins. Like this in Thai boxing, you can fight more
Yeah.
than in MMA, brother. And then I fight MMA without training, brother, because just for fun, because I was Fedor Emelianenko fan, Thiago Silva fan also, and try this,
Yeah.
and I won, brother, without training, just in
Wow.
stand-up skills and watching YouTube like this, you know. And always when I tell this story, brother, people laugh, you know. Because I learn a lot of from seeing from YouTube, from playing
Yeah.
PlayStation like this, you know. It's really
Yeah.
it's so, and you try with your friends at home, you try in training,
Yeah.
brother, like this. And so I won 3 fights, and then I say, okay, I want to
Wow.
keep doing MMA, brother.
Wow.
De
And
grund,
yeah, Mac.
die Grund, weshalb Emma gewechselt hat, ist damals breit. Und
Banner.
er hat das geschaut, Highlight, dann mach immer
He also make boxing, and then his changing reason was also pride this time, you know.
Highlight.
Fedor Emelianenko,
Wanderlei Silva,
Silva, Vandala Silva,
Rampage.
Marco Krokop,
Yeah,
Mirko
Mirko Krokop, of
Krokop,
course.
sorry.
Yeah,
And
of
then
course.
we changed also.
Rampage Jackson, all of the
All
whole
of
9
the
yard.
legends, bro, the old school legends.
Brother, pride never die, huh? Pride never die. Pride will always be in our hearts. Fucking what an organization, nothing like it. But yeah, I mean that makes a lot of sense from both of your perspectives, because you know I imagine somebody growing up idolizing Fedor. I imagine somebody growing up and idolizing Gokhan Saki. But yeah, I mean, it makes a lot of sense that you guys have come this far and made it here. And now, what do you think is in your immediate? I mean, I know you were looking towards the UFC, you're looking towards Brave, but what is a dream fight that both of you have? So I want to ask you first, Arbi, what is a dream fight? Like a fight that I'm not talking about this year. I'm not talking about next year. I'm not even talking about the next 3 years. I'm talking about 5-6 years down the line when you've learned everything and you are ready and you can fight one man in your weight division. Who is that?
Traum ist natürlich Gürtel von UFC.
Everybody's dream is the belt, you know.
Belt von UFC.
Who's got the belt? I want to fight him in 5, 3, 4. Doesn't matter how long will it take, brother. But the belt is the dream of every fighter, and like also Arbi's dream.
Zuerst muss UFC gehen, ein paar Kämpfe gewinnen. Also jetzt, ich hoffe dieses Jahr, wenn geht nicht, dann nächstes Jahr geht UFC, inshallah. Danach wird es schon. Du kannst nicht alles so groß sagen, aber mein Traum ist.
He wants to go first of all to the UFC, brother. His little goals. He's putting little steps, little goals to reach the big goal, you know. And this is a professional fighter and mindset, brother. He want to sign with the UFC, brother, and then he wants to win 2 or 3 times, and then inshallah he want to tell a few names, brother.
Definitely.
Habe ich gesagt, Peterson. Oder Serrano.
Serrano, yeah. He got a few names in his head, but he wanted to tell.
Gibt es viel Kämpfe, dass sie jetzt noch gegen Top sind. Bevor da hingehen, muss ich noch viele gehen. Zum Beispiel gegen Habib werde ich nicht gehen.
There's a lot of guys who go to the top 10s, top 15s, you know, and they win, and he wants to also be there to win a few times, and then he want to tell names and like this, you know. He's a very humble guy, but in his mind he got Peterson also, Donald Cerrone. In his fighting style, he liked this guy, you know.
Okay, I like that. So we have Justin Gaethje, we have someone like Cerrone, Ferguson, guys who stand up and just want to trade with you nonstop. Yeah, I feel like those are the most exciting kind of fighters. And Arbi, I'm very excited to see you go in the UFC because I feel like you can add the same kind of an element to the lightweight division.
Brother, I can tell there also something, because in this lightweight division there are many guys like you say, brother. And Arbi, there's no difference between them and Arbi. I can tell this from the bottom of my heart. You know, he can beat every name in this division, brother. Every name. He needs to make in this UFC octagon feeling 1, 2, 3 times, brother. A few knockouts, win, inshallah, and then everybody, every name can come, brother. You know, he wants to tell the same, brother, and I answered for my brother from my heart.
Even before that.
It's top level, but before we had the trivia game, I said we were in the we were in top
he knows that he is not on top levels at the moment, but he needs a few wins there to get there, you know.
Definitely. And Fateh, for you, the heavyweight division is always interesting. Like you said, it's a 50-50 division. You can train your ass off, but one punch, man, and you are out there. You are knocked out. I want to first ask you, like, how does that make you feel when people talk about the heavyweight division like that? Is that really true? Is it really like one punch can change the complexion of a fight completely?
Bro, yes, this is not wrong. It's because you train, and there are a lot of kilos. Heavyweight is there are a lot of kilos, 110 kilo, 115 kilo, brother. And when you got in the wrong moment, brother, just a normal shot, brother. It's not a swing or a bam, just a normal shot at the right time and the right point, brother. You're out. This is like we got this more often in training, brother. We knock us each other out, man. This is how we train, brother. And alhamdulillah, we have got very good partners. We are very lucky for this. With Ibo Aslan, my brother, like this, very good coaches, brother. And we train like this also in training, brother. We knock out, we make knockout each other, brother, from the body, from the head.
Hard training.
Hard training, brother. Because in the training you can go down, brother. But if you go in the training down, brother, you don't go in the octagon down.
Fight. Yeah.
This is our mentality. In the gym also, we got a lot of groups, a lot of fighters in the one small group, and we train always together, brother.
Definitely.
And this is the heavyweight division, like you said, brother. One punch and lights out. And
do you have a dream name in? Yeah.
My goal is to put this one punch, you know, not to get it, to put it.
To put it down someone's face. Yeah. But do you have a dream fighter? Do you have somebody, like I said, same question, 2, 3, 4 years down the line? Who do you think, or who would you love to fight? I know there's a lot of names in Brave already, and of course a lot of names in the UFC's heavyweight division, which you're ultimately wanting to, everybody wants to go there, no matter what you say. Brave is amazing as well. It has a newly coming heavyweight division. Do you have any names on your radar coming up, Fateh?
Brother, first of all, like Arbi said, brother, we want to go there. We want to get some wins, and then, brother, everybody can come. I don't have any names, brother. I don't have any names, any opponent prefers, but like I say, brother, everybody can come. We are ready.
Definitely. And you know what? I am really excited that we got to speak, and I'm very excited that we will get to speak again, definitely after Brave CF 1st August in Stockholm, and we will hopefully be speaking to the new rising contender, the new rising star in the Middle East and Braves landscape in Fateh Aktas. Hopefully that's what we're gonna see. And I just want you to know, from me and the Pakistani MMA community that is watching this, you have our support 110%. This August 1st, when you go against Sweden's Irman Smajic. I will be plugging all of the things relevant to watching Brave CF in Stockholm in the description, so please do check it out. And before we part ways, boys, are there any closing comments? Anything you just want to say, get off your chest, or shout something out, or shout somebody out, anything at all? Arbi?
Ich will was sagen, Grüße raus. Wie du willst, Trainingspartner, Trainer, Freunde, Brüder. I can say, brother, we want.
Yeah.
We can. I can answer this question for both of us, brother.
Go for it.
First of all, we want to thank Rizvan Mohammed, brother, and he makes a lot of things for us, brother. He's working very hard, brother. He's MTK Global, also the big management family, MTK MMA, brother. They work a lot of, brother. You see this like UFC Fight Island, brother. I only say UFC Fight Island, amazing, brother. When you got 7 fighters there, brother, it's amazing. And
Mohammed Lazez, by the way. Yeah. Sorry,
yeah,
Munir
very
Lazez.
good guy,
Wow.
brother.
Yeah.
Very nice,
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
Congratulations also for him, brother. And
Yeah.
we want to thank everybody who's supporting us, brother. We need this support. This is where you got some messages on Instagram, on Facebook. This motivates you, you know, when people around the world watching you and support you, brother. This is very important. And this is the best thing for a fighter, for a athlete, brother, when you got support around the world, you know. And like I say, brother, we want to thank everybody who's supporting us. And yeah, and also the same brother who's watching him, support him on social media everywhere with messages also, and like this, we want to thank them, and inshallah, we want to show the world who we are, brother, and then the rocket will start, brother, and we want to go all together with you, with MTK Global, with my brother, everybody. We want to go there, brother.
Definitely. And you know what? I am so excited for this as I have a feeling I'll be speaking to you boys a little more, or especially in 15 days after Brave CF in Stockholm, Sweden, like I said. And I would like to shout out the exact same people, MTK MMA, MTK MMA management under Muhammad Rizvan Ali, who's doing an excellent job in making sure he is definitely one of the guys leading the charge for Pakistani MMA. And I just want to say, for me personally, it was a pleasure speaking to you guys. I know we're going to be speaking again. And I'm so excited for both of your respective careers. And I really, really cannot wait until we get to speak more and more, even more in depth and even longer about all things MMA and all things you guys. I hope this was as fun as it was for me, and I hope we can speak again, guys.
Thank
we
you.
want to also thank you, Daniel, for
Thank
this
you, brother.
interview also, brother. And we, like you
Thank
say,
you.
we will be more often live together, alone, in the UFC, in the Brave, anywhere around the world. We will be with you, brother. And thank
Definitely.
also the whole Pakistan, brother, and Turkey, Pakistan, the Muslim world's always together, brother, and we love each other. And big hugs, brother, and loves to you, brother.
Big time, bro. Love you big time. And of course, yeah, the Turkish Pakistani connection. And by the way, thanks to Khabib, we love the Russians and the Chechens now as well. So we're good as well. Don't worry about it. And yeah, dude, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to talk to you guys again. I cannot wait to talk to you guys as we go on. And this is gonna be a long and fun road. And I'm so glad that you guys are on it with me. And for me, I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time out and doing this. These guys are in camp, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. These guys are in camp right now for August 1st. Fatih Aktas will be fighting Irman Smajic in Brave Stockholm in Sweden. This is exciting. I'm so excited for this. This is the way. This is Pakistan's #1 MMA show. But also, we are trying to make sure that we cover as much international MMA as possible. And ladies and gentlemen, this couldn't have been any better. Fatih Aktas with Arbi Mezhidov. This is Daniyal signing off. Peace and keep it down.